Caffeine. It not only helps you wake up and get through your morning, but can also be good for your heart when consuming the proper amount. Caffeine reacts and affects the body in many different ways, both positively and negatively. However, it has become a bigger topic on health benefits. Today, I'm going to be discussing caffeine's mental and physical effects and its addictiveness. First, you will find out what exactly caffeine is and how it positively and negatively affects the human body, along with the proper amount you should consume. After researching the topic and receiving more information, and also being a coffee lover myself, proves myself to have a good understanding on the effects that come with too much caffeine. Now we will start off by discussing what exactly caffeine is. The dictionary definition of caffeine is a crystalline compound and a stimulant of the central nervous system. This allows you to stay awake and alert for a long period of time. According to Alina Peter in the article, What is Caffeine and Is It Good or Bad for Your Health? Caffeine is a natural stimulant found especially in many different plants. It is a synthetic caffeine added to some foods, drinks, and medicines, and also one of the most commonly used ingredients in the world. The top plants caffeine is found in includes tea, coffee, and cocoa plants. It's most popularly found in drinks such as coffee, tea, soft drinks, energy drinks, but is also found in chocolate. The US FDA states that about 80% of adults take some form of caffeine every day to help them get through their afternoon. It is usually looked as a negative effect having to do with sleep and anxiety. However, many studies prove that caffeine has various health benefits. Now that you know what caffeine is, we will be getting into more detail on the many different good and bad effects caffeine has on your body. According to Anne Pietrangel and Christine Cherney, medically reviewed by Natalie Olson, a dietetic and exercise psychologist from Healthline Media, there are several different reactions and effects from caffeine. The controversial yet true effects considered to be harmful by consuming too much caffeine include caffeine withdrawals, which includes lack of sleep, headaches, irritability, heartburn, nausea, and jitters. However, there are also more serious side effects such as high blood pressure, addiction, caffeine in your bones, causing a lack of calcium absorption, and potential pregnancy and fertility issues. Although there are a substantial amount of positive effects of consuming caffeine, you become more alert and awake, it stimulates the brain's functions, and you are likely to have an improved mood. There are even more significant results of caffeine, which includes decreased suicide rate, risk of cancer, type 2 diabetes, and Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. The proper amount of caffeine intake is between 200 and 400 milligrams per day, or 4 cups of coffee. Although energy drinks only have between 50 to 120 milligrams of caffeine, they also contain a large amount of sugar and special chemicals, such as a plant that contains more caffeine than coffee, called guarana, and taurine, which is an aminosulfonic acid, increases your heart rate and blood pressure and can create serious liver issues. They are also becoming a popular item among teens and young adults. Caffeine can become an everyday habit, but not necessarily a bad one. Once you begin consuming caffeine on a regular basis, it is hard to stop. You can experience mild withdrawals, which was discussed earlier. However, it would not be necessarily considered an addiction. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse for Teens, it is true that caffeine enhances dopamine signals to the brain. Dopamine is a chemical which straightforwardly allows a person to feel more awake and alert. Although just like too much of anything, it can still be harmful. Today we discussed what caffeine is, its advantages, its effect towards health, and its addictiveness. Overall, caffeine has many benefits toward your health and alertness, but also has an addictive and limited on the limits of consumption before it can become too much for your body. There tends to be a contentious argument that caffeine is only bad for you and creates many side effects. It is proven that the statement is false. As a true caffeine lover, I was excited to research this topic. Now I have a valid excuse to buy more coffee.